So your company has announced a return to office policy. And you may be wondering, what does that mean for me? Do I have to go? What if I don't? Will I get paid less? Or can I somehow negotiate my way out of this? Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Career Lounge. In today's video, I'm going to break down all the things that you must check about your company's return to office policy and how it impacts you. So let's get started. But before we begin, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more career tips. First, check the number of days that you're expected to come into office. Some companies require you to be in office for 2 to 3 days a week, while others require your full-time attendance for all 5 days of the week. Also, check if you should work from your original base location, or you can work from your nearest office location in case you have moved to a different city or your hometown. Another thing you must check is there a minimum number of hours you should spend in office to count as attendance? So whether you should be there for the full 8 or 9 hours, or is 2 to 3 hours a minimum so that you can just be in office, attend a few meetings and leave. Make sure you understand the policy so that you do not accidentally violate it. Now, what happens if you do not go to office? What are the consequences of not complying with your return to office policy? Some companies are deducting variable salaries if you do not return to office, while others are saying no office, no promotion, which means if you refuse going to office, you might be impacting your career growth. So you must check with the HR if your salaries will be impacted if you do not return to office. Also, whether it will impact your performance review, your promotions, and your bonuses. Also, is there a risk of termination if you do not return to office? Do not assume anything. Get everything verified. Now, what if there is absolutely no way in which you can return to office? Maybe you have moved to a different city, or you have health reasons, or you're a caregiver. In that situation, check what are the options available to you in your company. Find out if there are some roles which will allow you to work fully remotely. Find out if there are exception mechanisms based on your medical grounds or critical personal situations. Is there a way in which you could ask for a hybrid work model? Most companies have exception approval mechanisms, but they are generally very stringent and require a lot of approvals. So if you are asking for an exception approval, be prepared to follow that stringent process. Okay, now let's talk money. When companies shifted to the work from home model during the COVID period, employees were reimbursed expenses like your internet bills. Now with the return to office policy in place, you must check whether your company is providing reimbursement for expenses like the parking charges, your wellness related expenses. Are they providing any free transport or free food or discount coupons? Also, during the COVID period, a lot of employees were hired who were based in different locations other than the office location. So now if they have to come back to the office location, are there any relocation expenses that your company will provide? Now, all these expenses need to be claimed by you. So unless you know what you're eligible for, how will you even claim them? With so many employees now returning to office, most companies are facing a huge space crunch. So you must find out whether you will be given an assigned desk or you need to find a hot desk for yourself. Also, do you need to pre-book the seats for the days that you will be working from office? Will the other facilities, for example, the cafeteria, the parking lot, the meeting rooms, be available as before? You must plan to be in office the same day as your other team members arrive because you do not want to go to office and then attend a virtual Teams meeting. So what have been your experiences with returning to office? Let me know in the comments. And for more career tips, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next one. Till then, bye-bye.